Okay, and I'm going three, two, one, and we are live, guys. And today I have my dear friend Saras here, all the way from Canada. Saras, very welcome. And how are you, my dear, today?
Thank you, Ingrida, my sunshine sister.
I love that.
I'm so happy to be here with you today chatting. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we don't know where this is going to go, but we'll see.
We don't, because Sirius is amazing, guys, and we were talking about the energy and how to protect ourselves. How can we read the energy? How can we feel the energy, Sirius? You feel my energy, I feel your energy, right? And we are so far away.
Yes,
Yeah,
but energy is everywhere.
it's amazing. It's amazing how Sirius, would you like to introduce yourself, who you are, what you do, and oh my gosh.
Sure. Well, my name is Saras Naidoo. I live in the beautiful city of Calgary, in Alberta, Canada. And what I do, well, I like having fun.
We always
and
have
and
fun.
and if there's no fun involved, then I won't do it. It's got to be fun,
Yeah,
even if it's something serious.
yeah.
But on a serious note, I'm a retired high school teacher, and I took early retirement because my higher calling came to me. And that
Mhm.
higher calling was to be working with anyone that's going through a cancer journey, because my own experience got me there. I figured this is what I really came to do, to help others that are going through that journey. Because when I was diagnosed with breast cancer,
Mhm.
uh, this was, about 14 years ago, maybe. And it was a calling more than anything else, because I was looking for a cancer coach and I couldn't find any. So I did a lot of stuff for myself.
Mm.
And in my meditations, I was given the call to be that coach for everyone else that's going through this journey.
Wow.
So
Amazing.
here I am.
Yeah. And Sarah, do you want to talk about how this journey, and it's amazing, clearly, your energy work and everything, it healed you. Would you like to talk a little bit about how that was for you, all that experience? Because I only can imagine, but I only
Yeah,
had experience just a tiny bit, I think in my early 30s, then I found a lump and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go like do something, like panicking, and then what's going on? But it was probably
yeah.
related, like for me, like anything in life. But I want to hear from you. How did you, what was the, like, how did you overcome that?
Well, I'll tell you a little bit about my backstory
Yeah,
first.
please.
I had a very happy life, before marriage and after. And we were I wouldn't say perfect health, but very healthy. We exercised, we ate, the
Mm.
nutritious food. I cooked my own food, I grew my own food. We did all that good stuff,
Mhm.
right? But my husband was diagnosed with kidney cancer, and 2 years after, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. So then I had to go deep within to find out what this was about. Where did we go wrong? We thought we did everything right.
Yeah.
And that was the journey for me. It was my journey of transformation. So my husband was given 4 months to live. Now, this is a happy story. Don't feel bad. This is a happy story. He was given 4 months to live. And of course, we went through the grief, we went through the mourning, we went through all that stuff. So when I was given my diagnosis, I was just numb. I said, I'm not going through that because I've been through it already with Jeff. And just tell me what to do and let's just do it. That was my attitude to this.
Mm.
So I didn't really mourn my the cancer that came to me. I didn't grieve it. I didn't, because I did it already with Jeff. And he was given 4 months to live, but he thrived for 9 years. Not just survived, he thrived. And this is the story of what we did and how we got through that. Because the first thing I told him when he was given the diagnosis, I was sitting with him in that hospital or that doctor's office. Um, I looked him straight in the eye and I said, as long as you are breathing, you can be helped. And I carried those words with me. And then I started on my quest to learn everything I could about nutrition, about energy work, about just anything that would help. And I always believe we have to work together with our medical system, right? Because we need their expertise, plus we do what we need to do, and together we heal. So we did all of that. And he was thriving. I mean, we traveled the world. We watched our son get married. We did an 11,000-kilometer road trip across Canada and the United States. There was nothing that we didn't do. We lived life to the fullest.
Mm.
And at the end, you know, when Jeff was ready to go, it wasn't the cancer. It was his own time. And he decided, okay, it's time. And I helped him through that journey to transition. I said, okay, if you have to go through that, I will help you, because this is the part where the energy work really comes in, to go through that process. And what a beautiful experience he had.
Mm.
Um, the children, we have 4 children, they live everywhere but here. So they all came, and he wanted to be in his own bed, in his own home. And we just surrounded him with so much love and held him. And and I want to talk about that because afterwards the children said to me, Mom, that was such a spiritual experience, because the day Jeff passed was the day COVID started. Everything shut down. So he said, I'm out of here. I'm not going to be here for this. I'm out of here. But I want to talk about the part that I experienced
Okay.
laying there beside him in the bed,
Mm.
I went part of the way with him. And we were together for 50 years, right? We were like
Mm.
kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but I could read his thoughts, he could read mine. We had that kind of a relationship. Words sometimes were not necessary. We
Mhm.
just smile and we just do what we had to do.
Yeah.
But I went part of the way with him. We were like, the figure eight, the infinity sign.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we were, with those two fluff balls stuck together. And I was going with him to wherever it was that he was going. So happy. We were so happy. And then I went, I think it was maybe 6 feet above my pillow.
Mm-hmm.
And then I came bang back into my body, the soul, my soul came bang in. You know how when you have a dream and you get that
Mm-hmm.
thump?
Yeah.
That's what it was. And then I watched, and that little fluff ball just went until it disappeared. I get emotional talking about it, but it was an experience I will never forget, because I know when it's my turn, that little fluff ball will come back to pick me up and take me.
Mm.
That is a knowing. That is a knowing. So that was the process that we went through. But my journey didn't stop there, because I continued, to take care of myself. And I studied Reiki. I became a Reiki master. I studied hypnotherapy, and
Wow.
I'm into shamanism. Anything that I could put my hands on, I would do it. And I started working with people, and I didn't realize how intuitive I was. I could look at them and I could just be able to help them intuitively know, what they need, and
Yeah.
read their energy and find their blocks
Yeah.
and work with them and get that healing process started. Now, I'm not the healer. I help them heal themselves. Nobody can heal you. Only you can heal yourself. But I'm the conduit that will help you on that journey. But ultimately, it's your journey. You have to take that journey. No one can do that for you. So that's briefly, what I'm doing and what I went through.
So, Sarah, was that the combination of everything, nutrition, the energy work, the hypnotherapy, the spirituality, everything what you
Mhm.
learn, you apply to heal the cancer, and actually you healed yourself completely.
Well, I'm staying healed, right? Together with the medical system that helped me, I
Mm.
continued to do the inner work. Because, when you work with someone, what is the biggest fear? The biggest fear that anyone goes through cancer is the fear of recurrence, of it coming back.
Mm. Yeah.
So I work mostly with the cancer survivors that are women,
Yeah.
because they go through a different journey. And I thought they needed the help more. Not that I wouldn't help men, I have helped them as well.
Yeah.
I helped my husband. Come on. So, yeah. So, what I like to do is, the first thing when they come to me
Mm.
is let them talk and let them tell me their story. I'm a good listener. And once they talk about their story, and once I listen, then I find out where they are on the EQ, what the emotional quotient is,
Mm-hmm.
on that emotional scale. Where are they emotionally? And once I know that, then that's where I start working with them. So that is why when I work with someone, everyone starts at a different level. I start wherever they are ready to start at. And
Yeah.
then we go through the process. The first thing I do is help them through the fear. Because if they're fearful, they're not going to listen to a word you are saying, because
Exactly.
they can't, right? You have to get
Yeah.
them out of that fear.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then we go into, if I'm working one on one with them, we go into their mind, body, spirit balance, and I go through each segment with them. And then the nutrition part is a big part of that. That's where my spices come in and all that healing work. And it's not just what you eat, right? It's how you eat it, how
Mm.
you bless that food, and
Yeah.
what is the food that you eat. Make sure
Yeah.
that food has life and energy in it. How you bless that food, because the process the food goes through sometimes is not a happy process. It gets thrown, and who knows how it's cooked. And so
Yeah.
by blessing that whole journey, it takes seconds, by the way. It doesn't take long before you consume it.
Wow.
That alone is such a big help. And
Yeah.
then also blessing your water. It's so important to bless your water, because we are, what, almost 80% water.
Yeah.
So by blessing the water on the outside, and when you consume it, it blesses you on the inside as well.
Yeah, but it's true, Sarah. I think I saw the video. I don't know where I saw it, but once you speak certain words to the water
Yes,
and it freezes and then it
yes,
becomes beautiful. And when you speak bad language to the water, you freeze and it just goes like not nice,
yeah,
when
yeah.
it
Dr. Emoto did that test with water, and
yeah.
it actually shows, the ones that you spoke to with kindness
Mm,
had a different
yeah,
energy in it
yeah,
than the one that you didn't.
yeah.
And it's the same with plants. I'm surrounded by plants. I love my plants and I talk to them. I play classical music for them, and they just return the favor by just being so beautiful and taking care of me, right? And crystals. I work a lot with crystals. I
Yes, I
showed
have
you. I
one.
did show you one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you did.
look.
Which color is
This is
that here?
my,
I
yeah,
can't
this is the
see
one I work with a lot. So crystals have life
it.
and
Yeah.
energy. And if you want me to talk a little bit about grounding, I can.
Please, because we all need that. I need that. And my community, I
Yeah,
believe, need it too.
yeah.
Please, Sarah.
It's it's so important to ground, and we don't do enough of it. I get so offended, uh, and and sad. I should say sad, not offended. I get so saddened when I see people in the summertime covered in thick shoes and boots, and even they wear hardly anything on the top, but their feet are covered.
Mm,
Please don't do that. Walk bare feet as long as you can on Mother Earth. And I'll tell you why that's so important. Because Mother Earth is a living being herself. She breathes, she does everything like we do. And at the depths of her, when you go deep into, I call it the crystal core of Mother Earth, that's where
mm,
all these crystals come from. And just hold up your crystal, Ingrida. I just want to explain that.
yeah.
Now, put the crystals facing down like I showed you. Now
Yes.
that part, it goes underground. It's inside Mother Earth. The top part, the rock that you see, is where we walk. So when you are walking on crystals, that energy from Mother Earth comes through your feet into you and it heals you. That's why grounding
Mm.
is so important.
Yeah, I
Just
know.
walking in nature. And if you're surrounded by water, walk into the water.
Yeah.
Then the water has memory and the water is healing as well.
Oh my
And
gosh, yeah.
it's free. It's free. You don't have to
Yeah.
go pay, you don't have to go pay for it.
Yeah, and it feels so good. Seriously, today was the first day I put the socks on because it's so cold here in Ireland. But
Yeah.
usually, what I like first thing in the morning, go on the grass because I'm just a small garden here, the back garden, no
Mhm.
shoes, and it feels so good.
Don't you feel good?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh, like
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I feel it.
It's an energy from Mother Earth, right? And
Yeah.
then even in the winter time, you can sit. I don't expect anyone to go walk in the snow, right? But you can sit inside and put your bare feet on the ground and visualize that energy
Mhm.
coming from Mother Earth up into you. That's part of my meditation every morning before I start my day. And once you fill up with that beautiful energy, then you're ready for your day.
How long does it take for you to get that energy going in you? How long do
I can do a quick one for 1 minute,
I
or I
love?
can do a long one for a whole hour.
Yeah,
It
so it
just
depends on
depends
the
on
day.
you. It's your mindset and your visualization.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. It's so easy to do that. And it's something that if it comes from your heart, then it's yours. Nobody has to teach you that. You just do it from your heart and everything will come to you.
Yeah, it
That's
feels
why
like,
also meditation is so important. To sit
mm,
in silence,
yeah,
and just reconnect with
yeah,
your higher being,
yeah,
which is really you, but
yeah.
just at a higher level.
Oh,
So,
I love that. And Sarah, would you like to talk just a little bit on your packages? Like, is it like, I believe it is, isn't it, the work when you start working with someone who was diagnosed with cancer, right? It is like it's not like one-off consultation. I believe it is a program that you do and it's a commitment, isn't it?
yes, I do have a 6-month program that I offer, but I personalize it to everyone that comes to me. Like I said at the beginning, everyone starts at a different level, but the
Hmm.
basic teachings about nutrition and diet and moving the body, the spiritual work, all that uh, is basically the same. You just have to do the work and follow it through.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful program. And why I love it is because the more I do it, the more healing I get too. So,
Oh, that's how it works. This is amazing. This is how,
yes,
yeah,
yeah,
get a
yeah.
recharge from the clients who start feeling better. This is amazing.
Yeah, and there's no such thing as cancer being a death sentence. Don't ever think that.
Yeah.
Just get that out of your mind. My husband was stage 4.
Wow.
4 months to live. He was here for 9 years. And he could have stayed longer if he wanted to. So you have that power to call the shots. Don't be
Yeah.
threatened by somebody else that's telling you that. Take your
Yeah.
power back
Yeah.
and you call the shots.
Yeah.
Because why? because you are the CEO of your health.
Love it.
Nobody else is in charge but you.
Yeah, I love that Sarah's positivity and that, that you support with this. So many people actually suffering and it is like, it's like, well, that's how I grew up, the cancer. That's it. If you hear my friend, when we were, I think we were 5 years old, and I saw my friend dying from cancer. And I remember her mom picked her up from the bed. I was like, oh my gosh, she was a skeleton. And then she
Yeah.
had this big, like they say when you leave, well, that's in my country, I'm in the
Yes.
countryside. Once you decide to leave, you need to eat a lot. So my friend had to eat, like she just wanted to eat, and she wanted to eat pancakes. So she ate a lot of pancakes, and then she passed. So she left her body. And I was like, such a, to me, being like 5 years old, seeing that, oh, it just, that's
Yes,
how,
that's
that's
not,
how, yeah,
yeah,
you hear the
that's not
cancer, that's it.
easy.
To me, that means that's it. You're finishing your life. But it's so good, Sierra, that you are doing that work, and you're saying people that actually, if you don't believe it, if it's not the end. There is a
No,
solution, and you have
no.
that.
And Ingrida, sometimes it's what people have to go through, even if they at that end stage. And
Mm,
and then you don't pray for them to be alive. You pray for them and you do the excuse me, you do the energy work for them to have an easy transition.
mm,
So the energy work is still important so that they're not suffering and they're not in pain when
mm,
they're transitioning. And
yeah,
I don't believe in death. That's just me. Everybody has their own beliefs. I
yeah,
believe that a person's soul transitions from one body into wherever it is that they are going, but
yeah,
they are still alive, just
yeah,
in a different form. I talk to
exactly.
my husband every day, every minute. His energy is always here. Just his physical body is not here,
Yeah,
but I talk to him all the time. And
yeah.
guess what? He sends me hearts all the time.
You
I
see the
find
heart in the
hearts in
work.
my water, I find hearts in my food, and I took pictures of them because nobody will believe that.
Yeah.
And Amos was here once for dinner when it happened right in front of him.
Wow.
Yeah, and Lorna. Lorna was here too.
Wow. Yeah.
So they do try to communicate with us because I am a spiritual medium as well in
Yeah.
training.
Yes.
And they do communicate with us in different forms. So the more open we are to that, the easier they can come through. But you have to believe. Or
Yeah.
even if you don't believe, just be open to it. And
Exactly.
they'll come in different forms to
Yeah.
you. And then you'll get a knowing that,
Yeah.
oh, it's them coming to say hello.
Yeah.
So even though I live alone, I am never alone.
Oh my God. It's amazing. And the medium, they are different. Like some people can see them, some people can hear them, and some people more like can feel them. Which one would be you?
Uh, I'm just about all of them except the hearing. I don't hear them physically, but I communicate telepathically.
Yeah.
There's no words necessary. I see the physical forms. That's clairaudience, right? No, clairaudience is the
Yeah.
hearing.
Yeah.
I can clairvoyance is
Yeah.
where you
Yeah.
see them,
Yeah.
and and a knowing. Like I just know, and I don't need science to prove anything. I just know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and also the sense. I can sense
Yeah.
energy. Yeah, so I'm working on my clairaudience a little bit more, but I have the telepathy, the
Yeah.
telepathic communication,
Yeah.
which helps me when I'm doing my mediumship.
I love that work, Sarah. Oh my gosh, I love it. I don't know anything about that work, but anyone talks about it, I
Yeah,
all ears. The curiosity is through the roof. Tell me more.
yeah,
Like, oh my gosh, we need to meet up for the next time to talk just about that.
yeah,
It's
yeah. So sometimes you have to say because they want to come visit, right?
yeah,
And sometimes you have to say, okay. You turn the clock off. That's it now until tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but that's the thing, it's beautiful how different people can, and everyone, as you said, I think to me before, everyone has that ability to actually, to connect and to actually feel that energy from
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
whoever wants to connect with us. It's just,
Yes.
it's just that
Energy is everywhere.
yeah,
And everybody has healing in their hands. You know, as mothers, when you cuddle your child,
yeah,
what are you
yeah,
doing? You're healing them. You're giving them love through your
yeah,
energy. We
yeah,
all have it. I'm nobody special. Everybody has that power to heal themselves and to work on themselves and to even heal others if you put
yeah.
the intention into it and the mindset.
Yeah, Sarah, this is absolutely amazing. This, I love it, and I love the work you are doing. So thank you so much for
Thank
giving
you,
the
Rita.
hope
Thank you
for
so
people
much.
who need it. And yeah, guys, if you resonate, please do contact Sierra's directly. Sierra's, will you leave the links then after, whatever, at some stage, whenever you get a chance? I know you have an interview to go. If you could leave the links for my community to contact you directly, that would be great. Would that be okay?
Yeah. Yes, I have the Quantum Healing Circle for Women, and there's a lot going in there. So,
Yeah,
that's a link I'll
yeah,
put in the comments.
yeah,
And
absolutely.
yeah, and I'd love to connect with some of you that are interested.
Yeah, guys, please do connect with Sarah. She's amazing and she has so much knowledge and wisdom and healing the cancer. And it's beautiful. Sarah, thank you so much again for the work that you are doing. I just, my
Oh,
girlfriend, I
thank
appreciate
you,
you and I
Ingrida.
can't wait to meet you in person and give you a big
Yes.
hug.
Woo!
We are meeting, guys. How amazing it like to have this community because you never know who you are meeting. Me,
Yes.
Sarah and myself meeting in LA next year, January, just for the
Uh-huh.
hugs and for the
Oh, yeah. Yes.
connection.
We're gonna have so much fun.
Yeah, we will. We will. Guys, thank you so much for watching. And Sarah, thank you so
Yeah.
much for being here.
Yes, thank
Yeah.
you,
Till the
Ingrida.
next
Thank you,
time. Yeah.
everyone.
Thank you so
Bye.
much. See you. Bye.